Hello, my Blockhead beauties. It's your girl, that Wahlburgers chick, coming to you with another episode of A Day in the Life of a Blockhead. Now, today, my guest is Tiffany. Say hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
Where are you from, Tiffany?
I'm from Utah, but I live in New York right now.
You live in New York. Okay, awesome. I'm in the Bronx. Where are you in New York?
I'm in Dryden, New York. I'm like five hours from Manhattan.
So you're upstate New York. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so let's bring you back to your
Yes,
adolescent years and then let me know what was the song that did it for you and who your favorite new kid is.
okay. Um, well, my friend got me into New Kids on the Block when I think I was like 14 or 15. And the first song I ever heard them sing was Step by Step, the video.
Okay.
And I liked it a lot. And in the beginning, I liked Jordan, but then after a while, I started to like Danny. So I'm a Danny girl now.
You're a Danny girl. Nice, nice. I don't get too many of those on the show. We got to rep our boy Danny. It's awesome. So, did you do what most of us did and bedazzle your clothes with like I love NKOTB and stuff like that?
Yeah, yes, I did. And a lot of people like from school and my family thought I was weird because I liked them.
And did you have like your walls plastered with posters like everywhere?
Yes, I did. But then when I got older and moved out, my parents took all my stuff down, and it ended up getting lost in the process of moving.
Yeah, that's the story for a lot of us. We had to recover our stuff from back in the day. And so when you
Yep.
were younger, did you get to see them in concert back then?
No, I didn't. The last time I saw him in concert was, I think I was 19. I don't remember where the concert was at, but I was like 19.
Okay. And then most of us, we went crazy when the dolls came out and we went and got the dolls in the stage and all the memorabilia and stuff like that. Do you have anything like that from back in the day?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have my Danny concert doll.
You have your Danny doll? Let's see it. Yeah, yep, yep. That's Danny. I love that shirt. I love that shirt. So then now,
Yes, so do
did I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I like it. I like it too.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit. Did you said you didn't go to any other concerts or anything like that, but were you up on Saturday mornings watching the cartoons like we did back in the day?
Yes, I did. I still watch the cartoon to this day. I'll watch it on YouTube.
You'll watch it on YouTube? Do you do it
Yes.
on Saturday morning, kind of like a nostalgic thing like you did back when you was a kid?
Yes, I do.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so now in 94, the New Kids broke up. When they broke up, how did that make you feel and what were you going through to that time?
I was sad and I was in high school at the time, and I just felt bad because I was like losing losing them. I kind of had them like part of my family, and it was like losing my brothers and stuff, but and yeah, I had a really trying time at that time.
Okay. So did they help you get through any trials and tribulations of your life? Because I know for some of us, the music and just having the guys around really, really helped us through
Um,
tough times.
yes, they did. I ended up getting breast cancer when my youngest son was 3 years old, and when I had a bad day, it was nice to listen to them, because I went through all that stuff by myself, and so it was nice listening to them.
Okay. Well, so then you're a breast cancer survivor.
Yes, I am.
Yay for that. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so now, uh, they got back together in 2008. Now, when they made the announcement, right? Where
Hmm.
were you? Actually, let me take you back a little bit. I'm sorry, I moved ahead. In
That's okay.
99, in the 90s, in 99, Jordan came out with an album. Joey came out with an album. I know your man Danny, he also had an album coming out. So, did you see any of them solo?
I didn't get to go see them solo, but I did listen to their music. And when Jordan was on The Surreal Life, I watched him on The Surreal Life.
Yeah, I love that one too. So out of the three, which album was your favorite? Because it was like they weren't competing, but they came out at the same time. And if you was a Jordan girl, you flocked to Jordan. And if you was a Joey girl, you was real excited that the albums were coming out.
Yeah, I liked Danny's album.
Nice. And so now we can go to 2008. And when they got back together, do you remember where you was when you heard the announcement?
I think I was at home watching TV.
Okay, and then so did you get excited? Like we want to know the feeling.
Yes, I did. I was screaming, and my kids came running in and asked me why I was screaming. I says, my favorite group is back together, and I get to listen to them again and see them and watch them in concerts again.
And a lot of people don't understand like this fandom, right? We're kind of like a family and we go crazy for the guys, but because of the fandom, because of Blockheads, have you been able to establish any close relationships with other Blockheads?
Yes, I have this one friend, Michelle Lucas. She's on Instagram and Facebook. She goes by Jordan Knight Girl. I can't remember the numbers behind it, but yeah, me and her were best friends. She's like my sister, and a couple other friends that I've met from being a blockhead. And I have a friend in the Netherlands, and I have a friend in Brazil. So I have blockhead friends all over the place, but those two were really close to each other.
That's awesome. How did you guys meet?
We just met through, I was scrolling through and just finding blockheads and starting to talk to them, and then we just started to talk to each other and became best friends.
Okay. And so have you guys actually met in person?
I haven't met Heidi or Katya or Margot yet, but I've met Michelle a couple of times. We went to the Fenway concert together, and then we just went to the Pittsburgh concert together, and I stayed at her house for a couple of weeks.
Okay, so now bring us back to that day when you guys were getting ready to go to the concert. Like a lot of us, we have like a little ritual. We'll play music all day. We'll get our shirts going. Like, what did you do to prepare for the concert?
Um, when I went to the Fenway concert, me and my friend Leah and her boyfriend and his mom, we met Michelle over at the Wahlburgers by Fenway, and I had my Danny shirt. I had a friend, Christina Custom Cuts. She's on Instagram. She made me a couple of shirts, and I had my Danny I had my Danny shirt on, and we were listening to music, and I got to meet Paul Wahlberg while we were at the Wahlburgers. I worked for Wahlburgers for 2 weeks up in Texas at the Frisco store for a little bit, and then I ended up moving back to New York. And so, but it was really fun. We Our tickets were way up in the stands, but Michelle, she's disabled, and I have MS, and we couldn't climb up the stairs, so they changed our tickets, and we were right on the field. We were right by on the left side of the stage. So we were really close, so we got to actually see them really close.
Oh my God, that's awesome. So then, okay, bring us back to that concert. So you're there, they moved your seats, the lights go down, and the guys come out. Did you lose your mind? Like, tell us everything.
Yeah, I was screaming. I was standing the whole entire time, and I got to see all the guys, and then I got to see Danny, and somewhat when they were doing shout, John walked in front of Danny, so I lost Danny for a minute or so, and my friend teases me all the time saying, "Did you find Danny?" And what I have a saying to her, but I don't know if I should say the saying on the live, because it's I swear at her. I call
Okay.
her
It's
uh
okay.
what's that?
I said it's okay. You don't have to say the swear word.
Yeah, yeah, that's our nighttime ritual. She'll say, "Did I find Danny?" And then I call her the name, and yeah,
No,
and
but
it was a really good concert, but I got to actually meet them before the concert. I met them in 2019 when they did the first mixtape tour. Me and some friends stayed in the same hotel as they did, and I got to meet John and Donnie and Danny. Jordan was there, but his allergies were bugging him, so he didn't hang out with us. But Joey was up in Park City riding his bike, so I know exactly where he was at. So he's the only one I didn't get to meet, but I got pictures with John, Donnie, Danny, and Danny's dad, and Victor, Jordan's bodyguard, the way everybody calls him, the Russian spy, and he was being funny. Danny and John give the best hugs. I didn't get a hug from Donnie, but John and Danny give the best hugs.
mm-hmm. Always look forward to a John hug. It's like the best hugs in the world. It's so warm and so loving. I love it. But that's amazing that you actually got to stay in the same hotel and then you got to hang out with them. Like, I would lose my mind.
Yeah, I got to hang out with Donnie and John in the hotel bar, and I was playing with Lumpy. I was sitting on the ground, he'd come and jump in my lap, and then he'd go run off, and then he'd come back, and he fell asleep. He fell asleep in my lap, and Donnie says he doesn't usually do that with fans and stuff, but he knew I was a good person because I have a dog. He's my service animal. Well, he's my baby. I've had him since he was 3, and he just turned 12 years old.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. And
Mm.
then he's your service animal as well. That's good.
Yeah, he is. He's my he's my baby.
Oh, and then Lumpy, let him rest in peace now that he's gone. So, but I'm glad that you got that moment with him. That's an amazing story that you got, Lumpy.
Yeah, it is. He was a good dog. He was funny and stuff. Because when Donnie and Jordan and Victor were walking inside from taking Lumpy outside, Donnie put him down, and he says, "Come on, Lumpy, let's go." But Lumpy came over to me and my friends, and so Donnie hung out with us in the lobby for a little bit.
Oh my God, that is so cute. Aw. Okay. Okay. So then after all was said and done and you got to hang out with them, you went to the concert and everything was so amazing. Did you guys go anywhere after the concert? Because usually, depending where you are, you either go to the Waffle House or Wahlburgers to see Donnie.
We didn't do that, but since I met Paul at Wahlburgers, that was good. But yeah, I didn't get to see the guys after the concerts. But when we went to the concert mixtape tour in 2019, our seats were by stage B. Danny noticed me and my friend, and he stood there. Normally they have to get John's attention, but they had to get Danny's attention.
They did. But you got to see him again, and he was
Yes,
like right
I
there,
did.
really close.
Yeah, and Danny, after a while, Danny went live with me on Instagram. So
Oh,
I got to talk to him again on Instagram.
well, tell us what that was like. So you actually got your one-on-one time, and what happened?
Yeah, I did. It was so much fun. We were talking because like he went live and like he said he was just gonna choose random people to go live, and I was surprised he chose me to go live, and he showed Ripley and I showed him my dog, and we were just talking about like the concerts, and I told him that we stayed in the same hotel as they did when they were in Utah, and as I got to meet you, and he said he remembered that, but he couldn't. But like his dad stayed down in the lobby the whole entire time we were down in the lobby. He was just visiting. He was just visiting with us, and it was so much fun.
Oh my God, that's amazing. You've actually had quite a few encounters with the guy.
Yeah.
Yep. And what was like the last concert that you've been to?
The last concert I went to was the Pittsburgh concert this year, and after the concert, me and my friend Michelle, I call her my sister, we got to meet Ryan Lane and we were able to hang out with Ryan, and he follows me on Instagram, and I'm part of his fan club because Eleanor, I don't remember her last name, but she started his fan club, and so I'm part of that.
Nice. Yeah, this tour was pretty cool. I got to meet Ryan too. He's a real sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, it was, and it's the third time that I got to see Vin and Slugga and KG, and it was the second time I got to see Salt and Pepper. We even got and when we were in the same hotel as the guys in Salt and Pepper, we and Naughty by Nature, I actually got to meet a couple of the dancers for Salt and Pepper and hang out with them and took pictures.
Nice. So that's like an experience, right? Because you hung out with the people that know them best. You get to hang out with them a little bit. Then you get to see them on stage. I mean, that must be heaven for you, right? And then
Yeah, it was.
so now you're in a sea of fans, right? How did it feel
Yeah,
to be surrounded by all that love and all those blockheads?
it was fun. I actually was crying because I was there with my family because I don't have really anything to do with from my real side of the family. So I had all my blockhead sisters and brother, and actually there's some few guys that are blockheads, and so I got to spend time with my sisters and my brothers, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
That is amazing. So I'm gonna say what I say on every show. We are not affiliated with New Kids Wahlburgers or anything like that. However, if the guy should see this interview, what would be the message you would want to leave them?
I want to tell them thank you for doing what they've been doing for all of us fans, and making us happy and them happy doing what they're doing, because if it wasn't for Alma and Marlene and Betty, we wouldn't have the guys to this day. And I just want to tell them that I appreciate their mothers for helping them and them helping us through the hard times because we just lost a blockhead sister. She just died on a week ago today, and she was a
Wow.
Jordan girl.
And she was a Jordan girl. Well, rest in peace, whoever that was. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, thank you for being on my show, right? I hope to see
You're
you
welcome.
again. Maybe you get to go on the cruise and you can come back and then tell me that story when that happens.
Yeah, I like to do that. I'm just right now I'm just saving money so I can go on the cruise so I can go on the cruise when they go on the cruise again.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, thank you for being on my show. And the rest of you, you already know, hit your girl up so you can come and share your stories. This is season 2 of A Day in the Life of a Blockhead. Stay safe, stay humble. And as always, do it with me, girl. Lift up your arms, lift up your arms. Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Okay. Thank you for being on the show, sweetheart. Bye,
You're
guys.
welcome. Bye.